Good evening, everyone. It's Thursday evening, and I'm here to do another review of a graphic novel that I think most of you should read. This one is called Port of Earth, and it's from Top Cow Image Comics, and it's written by Zack Kaplan, who also wrote the very excellent Eclipse and has just recently written The Lost City Explorers from Aftershock. The art is by Andrea Muti, and he was the artist on Dakin and also Hellblazer. And Vladimir Popov did the colours, and he's worked on Fearscape also with Andrea Muti. This is a really excellent sci-fi book, and if you're into your sci-fi, this is one that I think you should probably pick up. It is basically set along the premise of the Earth has the first contact experience with an alien spaceship coming down to Earth, and they asked to set up the alien spaceships run on water, and obviously Earth has it in abundance. So the aliens come down from a thing called the Consortium, which initially Earth thinks is like some sort of United Federation of Planets sort of thing. So they ask if they can set up this a port for their ships to come and refuel, basically. So they build what is the title, the Port of Earth, and the ships begin to come and they refuel and they leave and everything. It soon becomes apparent that these aren't the Galactic Federation of Planets. They are, in fact, essentially like an oil company, and what they've set up is nothing more than an intergalactic service station on Earth. Now, part of the deal is that Earth gets the water engine technology, and that's spread out through some of the big companies. It actually lists the companies. I won't list them, but it lists the companies that get it. They're actual real companies, and you can imagine they're the sort of companies that would get it: oil companies and motor manufacturers, etc. What you do get is a set of rules, and the rules are there's no interaction between humans and aliens whatsoever. So the aliens are supposedly supposed to come down, stay at the port, refuel and leave. However, the problem is that every so often aliens escape. There's been some misunderstandings or atrocities where aliens have ended up killing humans. So the humans have set up a thing called the ESA, which is the Earth Security Agency, and they are basically like a brute squad. Now, the book is really brilliantly written. Zack Kaplan, I think, is going to have a big future writing comics. Eclipse is an absolutely brilliant book also, another really good sci-fi novel. If you haven't read that as well, that's another one worth picking up. What I like about this is it's told from 2 points of view. So, the story is told from 2 angles. So the first angle is an interview between a investigative reporter and a person called Tom Rutgers, who is the ESA commissioner. And she's basically grilling him about all of the incursions and the people that have died and everything else. And that is counterbalanced with 2 of the ESA soldiers, George Rice and Eric McIntyre, and they are on routine missions and are being currently followed around by a pair of drones for the TV company. So the drones are like cameras. And they go to investigate a murder, and then they meet an alien and all hell breaks loose. So it ends in a really good place. There is already a volume 2, so that's one worth checking out. There's quite a lot of good stuff in here. The artwork is stunning, and it's not going to be to everybody's taste, so I'll admit that. But Muti's artwork, I think, is fabulous, and the colorist, sorry, I'll revert back to it, it's Vladimir Popov. The colorist has done an amazing job of using minimalist colors but really stand out the action. But there's some really fantastic pages where the artist has managed to really convey some true emotion that is, and the way he's done it is quite simply fantastic. It's brilliantly written, it's amazingly drawn, and it's coloured superbly. I mean, it's there's a lot of, it's very pastel, it's very washed out. You know, you're not looking at something like Spider-Man where it's all bright and colourful. You're looking at something very much downplayed. It breeds into the kind of bleakness of the situation, where the water engine has come into effect on Earth. It's put lots of people out of business. There's lots of unemployment. Humans resent the aliens for this. They resent the consortium. They resent the ESA. And I think that this book is going to grow and it's going to get better. But I honestly believe if you do like your sci-fi, this is going to be one for you. Now, a good thing about Image is generally, not always, but generally, they have their first graphic novels for any series are less than 10 quid. Now, you get 4 full comics in there. And then there's a glossary at the end that lists all of the stuff for the ESA, the aliens, whether they're hostile or not. And it's brilliant. It totally flushes out what you've been reading, gives you all the different types of ships that you've seen, what they are, where they're from. I don't think there's really much more I can say about this other than get it and read it, because Port of Earth is a superb sci-fi novel, and you should definitely pick this one up if you like your sci-fi. It's an original, engaging story that is going to go somewhere good, I think. So that's that one. And another short little video done, and just like to say, I hope you're all doing well. I know most of us are going stir crazy right now. I hope you're all fit, healthy, and are ready to put this thing behind us as and when that might be, and get back to reading some of these excellent books. I still have a big pile of other books that I'm going to go through. So I think we've done 3 now. So there's at least another 7 or 8. And if I get through all of them and we still are in lockdown, then I'll get some more and we'll carry on. I think tomorrow I'm going to ask for questions for another question and answers video. People seem to like them. So if you have any questions, please Facebook me with any questions, or Twitter with the hashtag #AskDrew. You can send them through on Instagram, or you can email me at info@gobsmackcomics.co.uk. Just like one more thing to say, I don't know if you've noticed that we have a new logo. I'd like to thank Chris for doing the design work again. If you want to check him out, he's on Facebook at Chris Hazard, and that's Chris with a K. He does all of our design work, has done the Gobsmack logo, has now done the Gobsmack TV logo. So again, check it out. If you want anything done by him, drop him a line on Facebook. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to do something for you. So I will leave it there. And I'd just like to say thanks for watching. If you do like what you're seeing, please leave us a comment on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share. Please do all that sort of stuff, because, you know, the more people that see it, the better it is. So thank you very much. Have yourselves a wonderful evening.